Hi, everybody. Welcome to week 5. Oops, I should be here so you can see. This is week 5, and which means that we're already at the halfway point or just beyond the halfway point. So that's pretty crazy. I told you this class moved quickly. Hopefully you're feeling okay with how quickly it's moving, and you're not feeling like it's moving slowly because that would be sad. So last week you spent a lot of time thinking about or reading and thinking about education and how people learn. And this week, you're going to be producing your own essay on that topic. So let's look at the assignments this week. So we have our check-in, and then you're going to have your first and second body paragraphs. Please make sure you read the assignment carefully because I actually am asking you to write 2 versions of these paragraphs, one without evidence and one with. So make sure that you are following directions and doing that correctly so you get full credit. And again, I will try to get feedback to you as quickly as possible about those. Please read my feedback. There were quite a few people who, when I was reading your final draft of Essay 1, they clearly had not read the feedback because I was seeing the exact same errors or issues, and you need to, that's why we're here, right? That's why I'm doing this. I write comments so that you can improve your work so that you can get a better grade on the next version of it. So please make sure you go in and read. You'll have your third and fourth body paragraphs. So by Tuesday night, you've essentially written almost the entire essay. And obviously there will be adjustments that need to be made, there will be revisions, but at least you'll have the bulk of it done. So then I give you Wednesday to get feedback from me and kind of put together your next draft of the complete essay, which is your rough draft. And so that is due Thursday. So you have all day Wednesday to work on it. And then, and also if you are planning on revising essay number 1, please don't forget that that is due Thursday. And then Friday at 12 a.m., you will be automatically assigned a partner for peer review. Remember that if you do not submit a rough draft, you cannot participate in peer review, which means you will get zeros on both assignments. So be careful about that. Also, pay attention in peer review. There were quite a few people who did not get full credit because you weren't following directions. There are specific questions that you're supposed to answer, and a lot of you were not doing that. So again, to get full credit, pay attention. And then Saturday, your essay is due, as well as our grammar exam. So you've been doing grammar every week, doing little quizzes. This week you have, it's kind of your midterm. And I know it seems like that's a lot, but again, you've mostly finished essay number 2 by Tuesday. You work on it more on Wednesday, you get feedback by Friday. So ideally, there's not that much work that you need to continue to do on your essay on Saturday. Hopefully it's a read through, make some minor changes, and submit. It shouldn't be that you're like trying to write the whole essay in one day. So the grammar, you have a review, which just kind of touches on all of the different topics that you worked on, and then you have an exam. So make sure you do those. And then you get to breathe for a couple minutes, and then we're right into the next topic. You have a reading assignment. This is another longer text, and it is a more academic text, which means it's not always super easy to read. So please give yourself time to read it carefully. And then we will be doing another group annotation in perusal for this one. Again, because it's so long, I don't want you to have to upload all, I think it's like 50 pages. So follow the directions in the group annotations. And then there is a quiz. All right, so lots of stuff to do. As always, I am available in office hours or via email or pronto. I'm not getting a ton of people coming and asking me questions, but I am getting people who are not completing assignments the way they're supposed to. So please, if you're having problems, if you're confused, if you don't feel like you're getting it, come talk to me. That's my job. I'm your teacher. I'm supposed to teach you. So if something doesn't make sense, let me teach. Okay? I hope you're all doing well and that this is a good week for you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.